This is the Gardeners Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for logging on. I am your host, Gardeners Reed. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit the like button before we even go any further. We ain't even gonna waste time. I'm coming straight to your chest. Hit the like button, man. I know the like button knocks you for your bitch, but you should hit it. It ain't gonna hurt you. Matter of fact, get some revenge right now and hit that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I know the like button done had your husband cheat on you about 5-6 times. You know what I'm saying? You waiting for this nigga to turn into a good man, but you got to hit the like button, baby, for him to turn into a good man. Because if you don't hit the like button, you're going to be waiting until Hitler come back as a good man. He's never going to turn into a good man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, man. Show a nigga some love. Now, today's video is a serious one, right? Because we're talking about credit and how to build credit. Now, a lot of people, because I'm noticing that, and this is the reason why I'm doing this video, don't realize how important credit is or how to build their credit, because sometimes your credit gets to a point where it plateaus and you don't know how to get it to the next level. I'll give you some jewelry. Now, the jewelry I'm giving you, bro, this is $1 million worth of gain, because I really had to pay for this jewelry. I had to pay for this information, bro. Real talk, man. I salute the Bandman Kevo. I had to subscribe to his OnlyFans. I had to pay for a personal consultation. That was $150 for 10 minutes. Salute to Professor Honey, $79.99, and have her help work with my credit. They both were doing good, but Kevo took me to that. He took me to that level. But Honey is great too. Again, if you want to go on the high end, Bandman Kevo. If you want to go on the low end, Professor Honey Loaf. We're gonna get into that though. People don't realize how good, how important good credit is. And we're going to break that down. And I'm going to give you some jewelry to help you don't have to pay as much money as I did. I'll give it to you for the free. You know, because a lot of people don't like to admit how many jewels I drop, especially on IG. Follow me again, Gardeners_Reed on IG. And on Facebook, too, my personal page. I give a lot of jewelry. Niggas say it to me like on the low, but they don't tell me like praise, like they don't they can't give it to you like that. And I ain't tripping. It's all good, but you're gonna have to give it up on this one. So now check this out. First and foremost, your credit score, for it to become a perfect credit score, is 850, but that's soon going to change. In the next year or two, the credit score, the limit is going up to like 900, 950, because it's too easy for people to figure out how to get a perfect 850. You just have to be very disciplined and know what it is you're doing. Very disciplined and know what it is you're doing. When you get a credit card, right, whether it's secured or not, a secured credit card, like whatever you got in the bank, I would get a credit card for. So if you got $2,000, go get you a $2,000 secured credit card. If they won't give you one that's just where you could bust it wide open. When I mean bust it wide open, it's not secured. It's going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing every month. Always make sure you don't spend over 10% of that card. So if you got a card that, let's say it's $1,000, don't spend over $100. Don't spend over $100. And whatever it is you spend, pay it back immediately. Pay it back immediately. Reason why? You're building trust with these creditors. That's all you're doing. You're building trust with these dudes. They trying to give you some wings so you can fly away, my G. You building trust with these dudes. So now, once your credit is at a certain point, let's just say, for instance, you at like a 640. That's a decent score, right? At 640, the only way you're going to truly be able to get out that doghouse is if you buy someone's trade line. I just gave it to you. Trade lines. It's the only way you're going to be able to get to that next level. Trade lines. You gotta buy trade lines, bro. You gotta buy trade lines. So let's just say, hypothetically, me, if I have a perfect 850 credit score and I want to sell my trade line to you, because again, I paid $300 to buy somebody's trade line to get my shit to jump. A month. $300 a month. For however long you want to do it. So say your shit at 640, you buy my trade line, it's at 850, and I put you on my credit. You're going to go from 640 to like 750 as soon as it hits your credit. As soon as you hit your credit. And now at that point, you're going to be able to apply for credit cards with higher limits. You're going to be able to apply for cars, home loans. You're going to be able to apply for a lot of shit with low interest rate. Just because I gave you my trade line. Now, the key of it is to get whatever it is you're trying to get while you have that trade line, because you're not going to keep it forever. But once you get off that person's trade line, you now are not going to stay at that 750. But I promise you, you won't go over you won't go under 700. You'll probably drop to like 715. And that's not bad. That's not bad at all, because now you know the trick. You got the boost. You gotta buy people's trade lines. To really get to that perfect 850, you gotta buy trade lines. I give you another one. NationalCreditDirect.com. Go to it right now. Or I give you another one, because I gave one earlier on my IG. This is another one. MyJewelersClub.com. Go to each one of those sites. They're gonna charge you $100 to sign up. And they're going to charge you $29.99 a month. Go on those websites like myjewelersclub.com. There's going to be some rinky-dink ass jewelry. It ain't going to be nothing. You ain't coming up on nothing, ladies, if you're watching this. It ain't going to be nothing special. No, you're not about to get Ice Me Out. Nope, none of that. It's going to be some Pelican rendezvous jewelry. Some costume jewelry looking. But they're going to charge you like a motherfucker for it. They're going to probably charge you like $200, $250 for some earrings that are probably only cost like $70. But you're not paying for the jewelry. You're paying for the credit. Because you see, once you go to myjewelersclub.com or something like a nationalcreditdirect.com, what they're going to do is they're going to report to all three credit bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. They're going to report to them that you just took out a $5,000 line of credit, but they're not going to pull your credit to do that. It's not going to be a hard inquiry. Once you give up the $100, you're already pre-approved. So it's not going to be a hard inquiry on your credit or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to get that, and you only pay $29.99 a month. You could pay it off immediately, but once you pay it off, it looks like, even though you only paid $250 for the earrings, it looked like you just paid off $5,000, and however long it takes you to pay off that, you're going to come up. Every time you do that, 15 points, 20 points, 30 points. It all depends on where you fall with your credit in the algorithm. But you're going to go up. It'll take like a month or two. I say wait a month or two for it to hit your credit score. Hit your credit report. And once it does, pay it right off. Just keep doing the $29.99, because now that shows good payment history. It shows good credit history. You see what I'm saying? It's things like that you got to do to get your card to jump. I recently got on someone's trade lines and got my credit score boosted the hell out the roof. I'm not at a perfect credit score right now. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm only like 60 points away from it. From buying trade lines and doing this myjewelersclub.com and this National Direct. It takes time to get your credit right. But once you know what to do, it's going to start to move faster than you ever thought it could. Because other than that, you'll hit like a 740 or 750 and plateau there and don't move. And you don't know why you're not moving. You're not moving because you're not doing the right things. You see what I'm saying? You're not doing the right things. So again, you want to do those things. And bro, once you get that credit card, I would be, for instance, I'll give you an example. I got on Homeboy thing. I got over a $50,000 credit card. What I did now after that, I took all of my bills, whatever bills you pay monthly out your debit card or out your bank account, put them all on that credit card and pay the credit card right off. You're going to pay it off regardless with your credit card or with your debit card or your bank account. You might as well put it on the credit card. Now what that shows is, we can trust this nigga. So every 6 months to a year, they're going to give you an increase. It may be 1,000. It may be 500. It may be 5,000. It could be 10,000. They're going to keep increasing you. I'm giving you the game. They're going to keep increasing you as long as you do right by it. Another thing, watch where you spend your credit card. Don't bring it any place just using it. I respectfully, and I hate to say it this way, I never use my credit card in the fucking ghetto. They watch that. They watch how you spend it. I only use it at the mall, like a Ralph Lauren outlet, on gas, on groceries, and try your best to get a credit card that gets some rewards back. You know what I'm saying? With this new one I just got, I paid all my bills with it. They gave me $450 free on the card. So what I do, I cashed in them rewards, put them in my checking account, And that same $400+ I put it on the balance of the credit card and paid off some of the money that I already spent. Y'all giving me free money. Bro, yo, we got to get our credit right. Credit is way more important than money, bro. I don't think people understand how serious and how important credit is. If you ain't a homeowner, you trying to buy a home, yo, that credit score, that's going to determine your interest rate, bro. That's really going to determine your interest rate, bro. It's so many different ways that people could jump their credit up there. But ain't nobody giving you the game, giving you the resources. Because niggas is stingy with it. People are stingy with that. Yo, bro, we got to start sharing this information. And that's why I do these things, to share the information. Again, National Credit Direct. That's one site. MyJewelersClub.com. That's another site. I could tell you a site right now, you know what I'm saying, where if you paying your rent every month, every time you pay your rent, it will count as a good payment history on your credit report. I can show you another one. I could tell you another one where if you just commit to paying $150 into this account every month, again, it's not your bank account, but it is your bank account. Every month, if you commit to paying $150, it shows that you're making good payments towards something. But at the end of that term that you want to use, let's say you do it for a year, all that, every $150 you did every month, it goes right back to you. But it stays on your credit report as if you were paying on something $150 for 12 months. And it shows as good. Yo, bro, there's so many different ways, man. There's so many different ways, bro. We got to get our credit right, bro. We got to get our credit right. It's important, man, for these babies to know how to get their credit right. Put your kids on your credit line. As soon as they able to get, they ain't even got to have a credit card or no, put them on your credit line if you got good credit. Help them out. That's how you help them. If you got a black card or something like that, how you don't got your kids on your credit card? But I'm going to tell you this. Because again, with trade lines, it's tricky. If you mess up, you in a world of trouble. Because it could be looked at as fraud. I'll just tell you the bad part about it too. I didn't tell them that part on IG. If you mess up, so again, don't even attempt to do it if you plan on messing up. It can be, you can get in trouble for fraud, right? Because again, your trade lines, you on my credit posing like you me getting things. It can be looked at as fraud. But if you do it right, and how you mess up is you not keeping up to your end of the bargain. You not paying your credit card bills on time, or the person whose trade line you bought, they not paying their bills on time. It gets tricky. But that's why you buying from somebody that like sells their trade line. That's a hustle for some people. Some people put 10, 15, 20, 30 people on their trade line and charge each one of them $300, $200. That is a hustle. I want to get to that status. Oh man, listen, I'm learning. And as I'm learning, I'm sharing it. You know what I'm saying? For the free, because ain't nobody want to give it to me. I'm sharing it for the free because ain't nobody want to give it to me. Now, again, I just gave y'all a little bit of information. Go check what it is I said to you. Don't just take what I said. Check what I said to you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to put you in a position to really get some things going and have your credit turning into money for you. You know what I mean? Your credit is way more important than money. Way more. And we got to start understanding that and realizing that in the African American community, man. Real talk, man. I am your host, Gardness Reed. Like, subscribe, share, comment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy y'all day. Get your credit right. Credit is sexy, man. I love being able to talk to a shorty. What's your credit score? Oh, my credit score like 780 something. You know what I mean? What's yours? 540. Bitch, if it was on sale, you couldn't even buy it. Peace.